So the side there, did you reshape that or just leave that?
No, we just left that section
yep.
there. Anything that had good grass and topsoil coverage, we left. The bare sections and stuff we treated.
You can see how must be good moisture just above, hey?
Yeah,
it's
there
coming
is.
down because look at the tallness of the grass there.
Yeah, we did a section of every treatment of the rocks. We did a section of rip lines above it as well, so there's water going into the subsoil.
And you've got, I see Eurocloa there, so it's a fair bit of Indian cooch, but you've got Eurocloa coming through, which might have been the response to those rips.
Yeah, the rip lines, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
When it rains, when we eat it down and it rains, we can actually see the rip lines.
Oh.
And the different grasses that's caught in those rip lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, up on that upside, when we've got big, long, inundating slopes, we've got contour rip lines in and around all through that as well.
Cool.
Just to catch water and slow it down.
At what depth did you put the rips?
So these ones here we worked out to, again with the potholing, to find out the subsurface, the subsoils and the levels we needed to go. So these ones here on this one are 300 mil.
Yep.
It works out on this side here we've got about sort of 150 mil of topsoil, which is a great thing, plus the subsoil. So we only wanted to go slightly into the subsoil.
150 into the subsoil here. Right. And what were your spaces between the rip lines on the contour? Did you leave a gap?
Yeah, so we did 30 metres of rip, and we leave a 30 metre gap and 30 metres of rip, and then we come down the slope around 50 metres and we oppose that. So wherever there's a gap, we do that 30 metre rip line. Yeah. So there's no direct route through for water.
Staggered.
Staggered.
Yeah. Excellent. That looks good. Do you think you've got more pasture here than you had before?
Oh, loads more.
Yeah? Oh, I wish I could have seen it beforehand. Well, you got a lot now.
Yeah. Even with the livestock in here, they have eaten it down a bit, but there's so much cover here now, it's incredible.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. So we're walking basically down a very gentle slope.
Yeah. So
that sediment trap's full, water will be spilling out here.
Yeah, so the idea of these contour banks too, on these contours, we did a lot of work with those. So the topsoil gets removed, thrown out, we make the contour bank out of the subsoil, we put topsoil back in and seed. So we've got full grass in the actual basin.
And this has not got topsoil on it. You would have put the topsoil on the inside, did you?
No, it's got topsoil. We had enough.
It had enough.
Very thin layer,
topsoil layer.
Very thin layer, and a response because it's loose.
Yes.
And the topsoil in it. Great response.
You've got good topsoil here.
Yeah.
And you found out that you can. It was originally 15 or 150 mil.
Yeah.
But you can use it at a much shallower,
thinner layer. As long as the subsoil is loose underneath it when we blend it in.
Ah, yeah. Cool. And was it difficult to move it in? Oh, it sort of powders up, doesn't it? It's not soddy, is it?
No.
Yeah, so it powders up so you can get that thinner.
Yeah. Yep.
So this type of soil, you can do that. It's quite a sandy topsoil, but it's one that sets hard.
It does. It does compact, yeah.
So in this situation, that works.
It does.
If you're in a heavier soil, you might not be able to get that.
No, different.
Thinner,
different again.
Yeah. Okay, yes, that's amazing that you have such a little amount of topsoil, and it with rest, of course.
Yeah, with rest. Yeah.
And you've seeded it.
It's got to be seeded, and it's got to be able to retain it. As soon as it retains that moisture with that seed, the response is absolutely great.
You didn't water it in though. You waited for the rain, did you?
All rain. This is no bought in water.
So you waited for the rain and then you spread the seed by hand, did you?
Yes. So we used the Rhodes reclaimer and then other seed mixers. So the reclaimer was the one to get the grass up instantly, to provide that shading and cover for the rest of the perennials to come through.
That's what happened here, did it?
And that's what happened here,
because you can't see much of the reclaimer anymore.
No.
We've got Eurocloa, got Indian cooch, of course, and we've got Seca.
Yep.
Was there Seca in the mix, or was Seca
already here? There was Seca
here?
in the mix, yeah. We do have Seca naturally on the block, but we've introduced a lot more of it.
Yeah, yeah.